Good morning and welcome to the replay. I will be with you in just a few moments. Good morning. I will be right with you. Good morning, Christine. Good morning. Hello, Christine. I think you are the very first person here this morning. How are you doing? I hope you're feeling better. It's been a couple weeks since you've had some surgery, so hopefully you're on the mend by now. Hey, and Leslie's here. Good morning, good morning. And Cindy's here. You guys are awesome. You're always here for me, and I appreciate that. I'm going to throw an apron on while we're giving it a couple minutes to see if anybody else wants to hop in today. I have got the cutest little project for you. It's one, a transfer that I've used before, but we're going to use it in a different way today. But I'm going to throw my apron on because you know me. Sloppy, sloppy. You're at the beach? What beach are you at, Leslie? Where are you? Where in the world? Nice day for the beach. Looks like it's going to be gorgeous today. All right. I feel like Mr. Rogers when I put my apron on every day. Remember how he used to put his sweater on? But yeah, I do it because I get messy. And I try to keep my clothes a little bit cleaner. So, a couple weeks ago we did a project. Let me show you what it was. It was this cute little soda fountain sign. Do you remember when we did that? This is done with the soda fountain transfer. I think I used black velvet and candy apple red chalk paste to do this. That was the day we also made this cute little cup of faux ice cream. It hasn't melted yet. Yeah. All right, this is fun. It was a fun project. Actually dropped it off my shelf because I'm a klutz, and the cherry fell off and some of the ice cream flaked out, but it's still cute. Not a problem. It was really fun to make too. So today we're going to be using a transfer from the same transfer. It's kind of one of those cut apart ones with lots of different things that you can use for different projects. Oh my gosh, Jimenez, my parents used to take us there every single summer camping. I think they still have a campground there. All right, so just wanted to show you a little bit about what we did yesterday in case you happen to miss it or you're watching this on replay. Hi, Patty. We used our Club Couture transfer called Let's Get Lost, and we made such a cute project with it. The Club Couture transfer is an exclusive transfer that only members of my Chalk Club can get, and we made this beautiful little globe with it, but I was also telling you how this piece here I cut out of wood and put magnets on the back so that you can put it on and off the chalkboard whenever you want to change your design up. So I want you guys to stay tuned because my club members are going to be using this. We're going to hang some pumpkins on there, maybe some sunflowers. This is a super, super fun transfer to have. If you decide that you want to join my Club Couture or want more information about it, please put club in the comments. And if you join in July, you are able to order this. Your first actual shipment will come the first part of August, but when you join in July, you can add on this transfer before you check out. So you're going to want to check that out and grab this transfer. And those of you that do, I'm going to send you a handmade cutout of the globe stand so that you can play along with us and use this all year long. So that is our Club Couture transfer, and just put club in the comments if you're interested in joining that. Okay, Cindy, you have to get a magnetic surface. You don't have one? I do have some in stock, so let me know if you would like one. That's called an Aiden chalkboard. You've got that transfer, yes, and you're part of my club already, so I'm going to be making you we called it a globe stand. I had the hardest time figuring out what it was called. So let's get on to our project for today. Let's see if I can turn my cameras around properly. I had a little trouble yesterday because I don't know why I didn't switch my cameras around correctly. So let me do that. And we're going to be working on this surface today. This is from our pedestal set. It's a beautiful white framed chalkboard surface. This is washable, reusable, and I love working on chalkboards. You know that because they're so forgiving. Anytime you make a mistake, it's not a big deal. You just wash it off with some water and you're good to go. But what's really cool about this one, let me back up a little bit here so I can show you the whole kit and caboodle, that it comes with this stand. And you can slide the frame right into the stand and use it this way. Let me see. I'll have to hold it back here so you can see it in the smaller image. So not only can you do that, you can also take it out and put it this way. So if you want it to be a tall project, that's not a problem. You can stand it this way as well. So these are really, really fun to work with. So we're going to be using it horizontally today. I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer for you. And we're going to use the whatever sprinkles your cookies transfer part from Soda Fountain. This is still available on my website in case you wondered. Lots and lots of things have left my website, and if they're not in the current catalog, there's a pretty good chance that I put it in my Christmas in July sale. So go back throughout the week. I did my sale starting Sunday night up until this Saturday. That will be the last day of my sale, but every day I have something different on sale that you are going to want to take advantage of, and anything that's not in the current catalog I put in my sale. So that is only in my VIP group, by the way. If you are not a member of my VIP group, please put VIP in the comments and we'll get you in there because you don't want to miss out on those special deals. There's some really great prices too. Thank you to everybody who's been shopping with me. It's been really fun seeing you every night. All right, that big thing out of the way. So we're going to be using this part here, whatever sprinkles your cookies. And we're going to do something really, really fun with this one, I think. But of course, let me grab my marker. I need to just keep this on my table because I'm always digging around for it. So I'm just going to write on the back side sprinkles. And my initials, of course, always on the front and back. All right, so if you guys have watched me before, you know the reasons why I write on the back and the front of my transfers. First of all, I like to write on the back because our transfers are reusable. You can use them, wash them under lukewarm water, dry them sticky side up, and then you reattach them to the white carrier sheet they come on. The reason I write on the back of it is because the side that you're going to attach your transfer to, you want to attach it to the slick side. This side here is very, very slick and shiny. This side is dull, and if you happen to reattach your sticky transfer to the wrong side, it sticks pretty tightly, and sometimes you can't get them off. So I write on the back to remind myself not to attach it to that side. I also put my initials on the front and back so that if I'm working with a group of people or I have loaned out my transfer, whatever the case may be, I always know that I get my own back. So to remove your transfer, you're going to roll your thumb along the edge, just like that. No need to fight with it, trying to stick your fingernail in there. Just peel that back, and we're going to put the transfer to the side for now. If you guys have any questions about anything that I'm doing along the way, please ask. And don't forget to sprinkle my video with your friends and family. Just hit that SHARE tab. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fuzz this transfer. Our transfers come super sticky, sometimes stickier than other times, but by putting them on a towel or a t-shirt, something like that, will pick up a little bit of fabric lint and soften the adhesive on the back so that it's easier to peel off when you're all done. I'm going to show you another trick about how an easy way to peel them off too. Okay, we put this to the side. We are all done fuzzing. This is going to be pretty quick, you guys. Get some junk on here. I'm just going to center this on the board. Easier said than done, right? I'm going to move this towards me just for a second so that I can get it in the right spot. Like so. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my squeegees and just go over the design just to make sure there are no bumps, bubbles, or folds in the silk screen. All of the area that you see the black shining through has actually got a mesh in it, which allows you a lot more detail than you ever would with a stencil. So our chalk paste goes right through the design and onto your surface, and they work beautifully. All right, that looks pretty good, pretty good. Let me see if I have any comments coming in. All right, anybody have a birthday this month? Let me know if you have a birthday this month. So what I'm going to do, here's a little tip for you. If you're working with a transfer and it's totally covering the surface like it is here, fold down one corner, just a tiny little bit, and that'll make pulling it off much easier. You're not going to have to fight with it stuck to the surface, but you can just pick it up with your finger and it's kind of like a little handle. There's your tip of the day. Excuse me. So I'm going to be using white chalk paste today, Bright White. You guys know I love my colors, but I seem to go back to the neutrals all the time. You're going to stir up your chalk paste, and you want it to be about the consistency of cake batter or sour cream, whichever you prefer. Some people like to work with their chalk a little thicker than other people. I kind of like a medium, medium texture. Not as thick as brownie batter. If you happen to bake, you'll know what I mean. But I want it a little bit thinner. I like a cake batter. All right, so I'm going to do this in 2 steps. The first thing I'm going to do is whatever and your cookies, and then we're going to do something really fun with the sprinkle area. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of chalk paste on a rubber squeegee. I'm using a mini squeegee today. We have 4 or 5 different sizes and a brand new one that just came out for detail. Chalk paste is not paint at all. It is chalk that comes in a creamy form. It is water-based. It goes on wet, dries hard in just a matter of minutes, and washes off easily off non-porous surfaces like chalkboards, metal, glass, windows, anything like that, with just a little bit of warm water. So I'm just spreading my chalk paste over the design. When you're learning, use a little bit more than you think you need, because all of the excess, I'm going to put a little bit more than I need right here. All of the excess gets scooped back off with your squeegee and put back into the jar. You just scoop it right back in. All right, so you want to have a nice thin coat. Actually, the thinner your coat, the better it looks. And the most important thing to remember is to remove your transfer from the surface before the chalk paste dries. So while it's still wet, you're going to peel that off to reveal your design. Now I started in the corner, but as soon as you can grab it from the center, the better. If you pull the whole thing off by the corner, there's a chance you're going to stretch your transfer and it won't work as well the next time. So we got whatever your cookies. So I could let this air dry for about 5-10 minutes and it would be perfectly fine. If you want to dry a little faster, you can use a hair dryer. I happen to use a heat tool. Usually while I'm in here, it's a little bit smaller and quieter than a hair dryer, but it has an intense heat that you want to keep moving because you can burn yourself or your chalk with it. So just hit that with some heat if you want to, or just let it air dry. This will be done in just a moment. All kinds of messages popping up here. I do have my computer off to the side so I can see your comments and questions if you have any. So feel free to ask. Okay. that looks good. I'm going to cool this just a little bit. And we're going to put the transfer back on and make some magic happen. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is just use the chalked area that I've already done to line up this transfer pretty much where it was. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm not going over the same area again. Yikes, it's really sticking. All right, that's pretty good. Just want to have it relatively short, straight rather. Okay, so what I've got left is the word sprinkles. And we're going to chalk that next. Gosh, I hope this works. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the white chalk paste again. And I just told you that you want to leave a nice thin coat. In this instance, I'm going to ask you to leave it just a little bit thicker because we're going to sprinkle some sprinkles on it. I think it's going to be so cute. So I'm going to get this ready to go. And start with the white. And I'm going to leave it, you know, not as thin, but I want it to be a little bit thicker. You're going to see a little bit of texture when I lift this off, and that's what I want because that is going to help the sprinkles stick to my surface. And again, you want to be sure you pull this off while it is still wet. Come on. Okay, so I'm going to scrape it, but not as much as I normally would. And put most of that back in the jar. Just got a big chunk on there. Okay, it's good. So I'm going to pull this up and quickly sprinkle the sprinkles on there. Say that 10 times fast. Okay, so while that's still wet, I'm going to go in with the sprinkles. These are pretty big sprinkles. I hope it works. Cross your fingers. All right, that's covered. All right. I've done some crazy zany projects here. I don't think I've ever used sprinkles before. Although I have used it on the, I did use it on the little ice creams that we made. That was fun. And you guys, you know I do all this live and I haven't done it before, so I never know if it's gonna work. And sometimes it doesn't. All right, let's clean this up while that's setting up for a second. I'm just gonna put the cover back on my chalk jars. And you wanna keep those closed as much as you can. The more air that your chalk's exposed to, the faster it dries out. So keep it covered. If your chalks happen to dry up, just add a little bit of water, just a little bit at a time. Best case scenario is to use distilled water because tap water sometimes has a little bit of bacteria in it and it can cause your chalk to get moldy. Yikes. All right, can you use glitter? Absolutely, my dear. Absolutely. All right, cross your fingers. I don't know why I'm so nervous about dumping this out. Because it could be bad. That's why. But it isn't, it's cute. All right, 1 second. There we go. Whatever sprinkles your cookies. This is so cute. Wouldn't this be adorable for a birthday party? All right, let me get this mess out of the way. I'll have sprinkles all over the floor, but it's not as bad as glitter. I like the way glitter looks, but oh my gosh, it's a mess to use. I feel like I'm in kindergarten playing with these. All right, I'll put those back in there. I'll deal with the rest of them later. All right, so let's put this in the little pedestal and see how it looks, and then we're going to add a little bit more to it. Just a little. There we go. What do you think, guys? You like it? You love it? Yay! I love this too. This is fun. No birthday girls this month, huh? Or boys. Sometimes I have boys watch it. So I have some ribbon. I'm just going to tie a cute little bow around the stem of the pedestal. Sorry. If you guys are interested in having one of these easel type chalkboards, let me know. I do have quite a few in stock. You can also order them on my website if you prefer. I should have made this a little bigger, huh? Yep, I should have. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Well, maybe. You have a December birthday. Oh, everybody loves it. Thanks, guys. I hope you're having a great beach day. I have such fun memories of being down in Hammonasset Beach. Oh my gosh. We were teenagers, and when we were camping there, we weren't allowed to go on the beach after dark. And of course, my friends and I would go on the beach after dark, and the beach patrol would chase us, and we'd hide in the dunes. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. We didn't get in trouble. I don't think we ever got caught, so we were good. I would have been in more trouble from my dad than anything, probably, if I got caught. All right, this is working out. I got a cute little birthday bow on here. I would have made this just a little bit longer, you guys. You can see it, though. Just a little bit longer, so the tails would hang. Tighten it up a little bit, maybe it will. There we go. All right, what do you think? Wouldn't this look cute at your next party? You could do it in all different colors. Do it in blues and greens for boys, and pinks and whites for girls. You can do anything you want. So that is my project for the day. You need one of these, Leslie? I do have some. Patty wants one too. You got it. All right, I'll put 2 easels aside for you guys. Does anyone have any questions about anything that I did today? I'm happy to answer your questions. Again, this transfer is called Soda Fountain. And there's another piece of it. Let me see where I put it. There's another piece of it that I want to do a project with too, and I'll show you what it looks like. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this yet, but if you guys have any ideas, let me know. But this one says, drinks well with others. This could be dangerous, huh? So maybe a t-shirt. I think that might look cute on a t-shirt. So we'll think about how we're going to use that. So anyway, thank you so much for being here with me this morning. As always, I will be back tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with day 5 of my Christmas in July specials. I can't tell you what it is because I am on a public facing page, but if you are interested in being in my VIP group and getting in on some special deals, let me know and we'll get you in there so you can take part in that sale. Also, the sale started again on last Sunday, and everything from Sunday to today will be staying in there. There are still lots of great products available if you haven't shopped them all. So take a peek in there and see what I still have. But other than that, thanks again for watching. If you're interested in that club transfer, I am so excited to use that again. So I'm gonna do that before the month is over, so I can prove to you how versatile that is. But Club Couture is the place to be. If you go to my website, which is all right here, look up Club Couture and sign up to get that transfer and the following ones. It's $19.99 a month, I believe, and you get a transfer, 3 chalk paste singles, and instructions to make a project every single month, and they're really, really fun. All right, you need that? What do you need, Leslie? If you guys want to order through my website, you can. If you want me to order them for you, I can also do that. Just let me know what you'd like. All right, Leslie, have a great day at the beach. Don't get burnt. Stay safe, and I will see you tonight, 8 p.m. Have a great day. Bye-bye.